Back in the building, baby, ready to give some game, you know? I was just thinking about the power of imagination and visualization. Oh my gosh, stuttering on my words. Everybody watching the post stream. Okay, you can make fun of me. Oh my gosh, I stuttered upon my words. Yeah. Nah, man, y'all know what time it is, homie. So, yeah, visualization and imagination go hand in hand whenever you put action towards. Because your creativity within is an expression of what you truly would like to be. Or maybe it's not necessarily, but somewhere in that ballpark, you'll be able to analyze and just be able to locate where you really want to be in life. So, yeah, nah, man. Shout out to all the Keishas that's stepping up in the building. All the supporters, all the cheerleaders, man, everybody, homie, I'm finna lay this game down. You see, when you're being you to the fullest, they want you to be less of you. They want you to be a lesser so you can't focus on the main things that you would like to accomplish. So you have to understand that the people that support you for being who you are, rock with them. The people that don't support you for being who you are, disregard them. And the ones that rocked with you that become part of the ladder, well, homie, you gotta have that type of mindset. You gotta do it for those you value. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Don't do it for wealth, homie, because that means you have to conform to norms that might not even represent the way that you look at things. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. A lot of people will hear the truth, but they want to distract you from that because they don't want to face it because it will make them have to improve who they are. They don't want to improve. They want to just decrease the amount of attention that they pay to themselves and increase the amount of attention that they pay to everybody else. They want to decrease the amount of attention that they pay to themselves. They want to increase the amount of attention that they pay to everybody else. Nah, man. So shout out to any of my moderators in the building, my regular viewers, some of you Keishas that's claiming that you don't like me, but you're still watching. Yeah, shout out to everybody in the building, man. Yeah. You see, we got a routine Keisha coming out in the building. I appreciate you for letting your presence be known so I can do what I regularly do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. One step ahead of the game and staying in my own lane, homie. You see, each and every single day is an opportunity for you to be greater. The things that you visualize in your mind will not just fall out of the sky and happen. You have to make them happen. But the only way that you can focus on making things happen for yourself is by filtering out your circle and removing the people that are not beneficial for what you got going on. The people that halfway support are dry haters and envious on you. You got to get those types of people away from you because that's who the devil uses to try to get you off your square, homie, off your pivot. People be sitting around saying, I don't like you. And they want you to care about how much that they don't like you. It just doesn't matter, homie. You know what I'm saying? You're not on this world to be liked. You're on this world to create and evolve. Tips for sleep, man, go to sleep, homie. You see, a lot of people, they're too caught up in being plugged in. Sometimes you got to disconnect to reconnect. Put down your phone across from the room, put on nature sounds, and hey. But if you can't get to sleep, you need to be productive and you need to do a lot more until you literally earn the feeling of tiredness. When you're really tired, when you reach your capacity, it is literally going to be a 1-second process to where you literally fall asleep. So I would argue that if you're tired, you're not being busy enough. If you're tired, you're not being productive enough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, facts disconnect. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Everybody double tap the screen. I got over 200 people. I should have 200,000 likes because it only takes 45 seconds per person to get 1K likes. So I know a lot of y'all like this game. So show your love. Double tap the screen to show your presence. I know a lot of y'all trying to convince yourselves that you don't like me, but you're still watching, which means I got your attention. I'm gonna learn. So with that being said, show your appreciation for the game that I'm laying down on the ground. And while I got y'all's attention, make sure each and every single one of you message me right now on TikTok. So after this episode, I can send you my Snapchat. That's the best way to talk to me, know when I'm going live next, and to be notified of my future content and suggest advice for like anonymous coverage on my live and stuff like that. If you're tired, you should be working more. That's 100% facts, my guy. Shout out to you. Your profile picture is cool. I appreciate that, man. It seems like I got a lot of supporters. Usually the Keishas would be coming out right now saying, no, I don't like you, all this, all that. Listen, when you're the truth, the people that do not want to operate in reality will try to get you distracted and off your pivot. You know what I'm saying? I haven't slept all night. Yeah, sometimes it be like that, day and night. The lonely stone has seen the frizz my life at night. Sometimes it be like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So shout out to everybody. Yeah, they just hating. That's how it be. I haven't slept. Everybody hasn't slept apparently. But hey, man, everybody double tap the screen. Otherwise, there going to be people sleep from my comment section. Yeah. Everybody want to type and write, but I want to see the appreciation for what I got going on. It looks cozy. Homie, nah, you a grown man sitting around saying things like that to me at 6 o'clock in the morning. It looks cozy in your car. Homie, nah, say, man, look, guys, watch the way that you talk to another man. Yeah. Listen. I literally didn't ask how long it's been since y'all haven't slept. So the next person that says something like that is getting removed. Because y'all asking for attention. Y'all think it's funny. Oh, man, let's all say the same thing. Like, no. Now y'all starting to get out of pocket. And if you keep it up, I'm a QB scramble. Y'all getting out of pocket. Y'all QB scrambling. So if y'all keep it up, I'm going to do what I do. Where I am, it's 8 p.m. That's what's up, homie. You talk fast. Yeah, keep up with the tempo, homie. There's so much game to be put down on the ground that I can't remain on one point for too long. Yeah. You see, when you go through life and you go through victories and losses, you lose a lot more than you win. But the losses are subjective in itself because they want to go off of the result. But really, you got to go off the lesson because the lesson is a blessing, homie. Yeah, we finna get you up out of here because you want to be a part of the wave. Okay, bet. Watch what happens to wave whenever the tsunamis come through. Yeah. A lot of y'all just want to be seen. A lot of y'all just want to be acknowledged. I acknowledged you, but not in the way that you expected. Yeah. No, people want to sit back and repeat the words that I'm saying. It's crazy that a lot of you haven't even brushed your teeth, made your bed, or done anything productive, but you have made your way to come into the comment section and try to get noticed, homie. Yeah. Go get noticed by your toothbrush and a stick of deodorant that you need to apply and supply to yourself. Yeah, man, people just be, homie, there ain't no way in the world at 6 o'clock in the morning you trying to get recognized by the way of showing your eye in another man's life. Yeah. Hey, and I love you. You've been showing love for quite some time, so I'm finna make you a moderator. Congratulations. If you see anybody saying any Keisha type things, immediately mute them. Don't block them. We're not doing that. But just immediately mute them, you know what I'm saying? Because we got to have Keisha control up in here because I'm trying to get to what I'm getting to. And you know what I'm saying? They trying to get noticed, but they don't even understand that I read comments in my head. So they sitting around trying to get noticed and it ain't working. Yeah. So let's make sure that we do it and do it the way that it's supposed to be done. And anybody question it, if it ain't you, then you wouldn't even be asking questions about it. The fact that you question it in and of itself tells me exactly what you're with, man. Yeah. And shout out to all the dudes that ain't got nothing going on, but I got control of their soul. They want to reside in my comment section and say, hey, man, say my name. Hey, man, I don't like you. Hey, man, I'm mad at you. Okay, so what's next? You got to have a so what's next mentality. When you're doing what you're doing, homie, there's always going to be opposition because, homie, they know that they're not competition. There's always going to be opposition because they know that they're not competition. They know that they're not even competing with themselves, homie. Yeah. I got people trying to self-promote in my comment section. Look at how it go. You keep on typing and writing, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And shout out to the Keisha sharing the live to the burner account so you can come back and say some more. Keep me going in the algorithm. I actually favor having less viewers. I would like to go down to 5 viewers. But I know that y'all won't stop watching me because I have intellectual property of your mind. Yeah, man, I do what I do, and you do what you can. Yeah, I do what I do, and I do what I can. But listen, homie, people will try to use... Yeah, I'm finna get you up out of here. I'm finna use this button, man. I love this button so much. Thank you, TikTok, for adding it. I really appreciate it. Do I rap? Yeah, I make music. I make music for show. Look, make sure each and every single one of you send me a message on TikTok right now. I'm about to end the episode in about 9 minutes, and I will message back everyone who messages me my Snapchat. That's where to talk to me, know when I'm going live, and to stay up to date with the content. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, make sure y'all all get a part of that. Get a part of this community. Everybody that don't want to be a part of it, well, like God will say one day, depart from me, worker of iniquity. I never even knew you. Yeah, that's the way that it's supposed to go, homie. Yeah, I stand on what I stand on, and I demand what I demand, homie. You see, when you build your platform, when nobody gives you a handout, you don't have to pan out your platform to make everybody else. Because I'm happy clapping along. If you feel, you don't got to make everybody else happy. You be real. And the ones that get closer, they get closer to it. The ones that run away from it, they run away from it. Homie, when they're coming at you, they're not coming at anyone but themselves. That's what they have to understand. They're looking at the man in the mirror. They got stuff going on with the mirror. So that's what you have to understand is when they're critiquing and criticizing and saying this, that, and the third, they're really talking to themselves. They're just thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are. Yeah, that's exactly how it's going, man. So once you realize that, you no longer take anything personal because you understand that they're really talking to themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's really what a lot of people got going on, homie. And instead of improving their lives, it's very easy to get onto the internet. You are the creator of your own algorithm. Ooh, that's facts. That's facts, homie. I like the way you worded that. I like the way that you worded that, homie. Yeah. Nah, shout out to you. But we have to become the best versions of ourselves. If we wouldn't want to date us, why would we expect anyone else to? You know what I'm saying? You got to be loyal to yourself before you can expect loyalty from anyone else. But instead of fixing ourselves, we just want to criticize everybody else. Homie, that got to stop. That got to stop. That got to stop. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to do anything, which is in the best definition of implemental, just gaining your life. Sometimes you have to lose people in your life to gain yourself back. The relationship that you should desire to have the best in your life when it comes to a human aspect is yourself. Everybody else is subjective and conditional in your life. There is something that you can do with anybody in your life that will cause them to run away, but nothing that you do in your life will alienate you from you. So you have to understand that and make sure that you are in tune with yourself before you try to get you got to get out of tune with everybody else to get in tune with yourself. Yeah, it's like the reverse version of a guitar. You got to get out of tune and get in tune to play the symphony within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Very true. The more people I've lost, the more self-worth I have found. Exactly. That's how it goes. You know, idealistically, when we get indoctrinated into these public schools in the system, we get told that we have a lot of friends that are going to be there to the end, when in fact, once you walk across that graduation stage, really once you become an adult in general, everybody that was just around, it was convenience, which is the reason why you conversed. Now that you are no longer in proximity, you no longer talk. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what a lot of people realize, and it's just how it goes. I just found my self-worth from doing things I enjoy in life. Exactly. Things that you enjoy. Not what society tells you to, not what your parents tell you to do, because they try to vicariously live through you. It's like, okay, if you want to give your kids a whole bunch, maturing is realizing that other people can be a vice too. Maturing is also realizing that you can be the problem, because when we're younger, we like to point the finger at everybody else, not realizing that when you're pointing a finger, your thumb is actually pointing back at yourself. So when you're able to understand that within your mind, you're like, okay, what can I improve? But we have to have wisdom to actually be able to realize that a lot of the problems lie there within. Because if we knew our standards and if we were in tune with ourselves, we wouldn't be even conversating with other people that are not a representation of our values. If we loved ourselves, we wouldn't be integrating with people who don't love themselves, because hurt people, homie. That's the reason why people come out in comment sections and do what they do, because they're hurting on the inside, so they want to express it outwardly. That's why you have to understand the problem is not with you, it's with them in itself. Shout out to 18 for the TGIF. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are waiting for Friday to be happy. Homie, every day you should be in a state of gratitude and appreciation for the fact that you have an opportunity to increase whatever it is in your life. You cannot control statistics when it's something that's influenced by other people. It's up to other people to get your likes up, plays, and everything like that. What I mean is relying on someone else solely for your happiness isn't healthy. No, that's 100% facts. I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? You have to rely on yourself, because that in itself, relying on someone else, shows a lack of security, because you need someone else. When you feel like you need somebody else, that is a crutch in your life. I definitely be blessed. I wake up every day. Yeah, we got to be grateful for the little things. There are always things that we can aspire to accomplish in life. And, you know, I get on here and I roast the quiches and I say what I say, but homie, that's all in the name of entertainment. But this real message that needs to be put down is what needs to be put down and what needs to be heard. Too many people get caught up in their emotions, and that's why they miss out on the wisdom that is there within. But to watch a movie, you have to be entertaining. You can't be straightforward with the message. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I wouldn't say everybody that plays a character is playing a facade. Sometimes it's a heightened version of itself to understand that this is the way that we're going to keep you captivated. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'd rather grow slowly than grow largely off of being a misleading person who is sitting around and just doing what's cool, what's hot. Homie, I've had thousands. I've had 1. I've had 10. I've came up. I've fallen off. I've done all these things, but in the process, I've remained the same. You love the U.S. Yeah, shout out to the U.S. Yeah, I love us. Yeah, that's facts, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. You know? So you got to come to terms with it. We often don't come to terms with ourselves, let alone everything that we agree to sign up with. We don't even read the terms and conditions. And then when we find out that we don't like what's going on, it's like, homie, it was listed, but we don't want to read it. The best way to keep knowledge from someone is to put it in a book. Because people don't want to read. They just want to believe whatever they hear from someone of influence. When the person that they see that is so holier than thou, if they had a microscope on their life, you would see the flaws within them too. Everybody has some sort of bacteria going on with them. So when everybody tries to act like they're Krispy Kreme, just understand that everything is not what it seems. We all have our battles each and every single day. You know what I'm saying? If people choose to believe this about you, okay, they believe this. If they choose to believe that, they believe that. Whatever they choose to do, that is their choice. But it is your choice on how you're going to handle your response and your allocation of energy to situations that are either going to come out positive or negative. You see, when you live life and when you start to actually apply the game that you're going through, you can see situations unfolding to a conclusion before they even get there. And that's why you can say, I already know where this goes. I've been down that road, on the road again. That's just how it is, homie. So everything starts with yourself. The more that you develop within the self, the more that you will be able to create wealth for yourself, because you're being true. Anytime that you have to play, you're expending way more energy than necessary, because you are trying to literally go against who you are. Be who you are and stand on that, and be willing to gain people in your life and lose those very same people. People rock with you one day and then roll on you the next. Smile in your face all the while they want to take your place. That's just the reality. It's okay. That's life. Life is pain. Just like that Tupac song. So with that being said, man, it was another great episode. Make sure each and every single one of you message me right now so I can send you all my Snapchat so you can stay up to date with the content. Have a great Friday. I will be back later. And with that being said, hey, man, apply the game. Hey, and with that being said, until next time, peace. And Keisha, don't be too mad.